Yo, 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 welcome back to the Heavily Opinionated Podcast. It's your boy, Jamel Kijana, aka Melly Mel, aka whatever you want to call me. And with me, I got
It's your boy, it's your homie. I'm rocking the shades, no bonnet today. It's your boy, Playboy Troy. What it do, Melly Mel?
You know what it do over here. Who else I got with me tonight?
It's your brother. I might be your uncle. I could be your confidant, but I'm your friend. It's your boy Frank Mason, aka Big Cooley, and I'm here with the guys, man. Heavily opinionated. We right here.
Yes, sir. You know where it at. Who else I got with me tonight?
Y'all know what it is. You know, neighborhood homeboy.
Mr.
Platinum
Clean.
P. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll let the people see, you know.
Welcome to the party.
Chop the
Welcome
top.
to it. Yeah,
Feeling
we
like
in
I'm
Cancun
wild.
with the waves. We Cancun
know.
with the waves, baby. Glad to have you back.
Especially
And
in the
last, but certainly not least, he's back, ladies and gentlemen.
2 weeks in a row?
Dun.
2 weeks in a row? Oh, yeah, this brother about to go missing in 4 months. He about to go missing for another 4 months.
He's on
With
a
his
hot
contract
streak.
set up.
He's on a hot streak.
Yeah, the disrespect. We got this last week. We got to cut it.
Okay. Actually, you don't get to determine that. You the one that's still on the probationary period, but we'll let you know. You ain't hit your 30 days, sir. Shit.
You right?
You got to put your time back in.
Hey, we still ain't even had a piss test from you yet.
You're part-time still, so you're not even fully on the schedule. So
There's really no we in that. I think he just wants your pee at that point. I don't think we talked about that.
No, I don't. I do not.
whoa.
Well, I do know a guy.
I don't think we talked about that.
Whoa.
But yeah. All right, let's get into it, man. Yeah, so last night, well, y'all won't be seeing this, but you know, this past weekend, the Pro Bowl, NFL Pro Bowl out in Orlando. You know, since the bowl is in Vegas, they got to do it out in Orlando. I don't know if that's what they but it was out there. They had the skill competitions maybe like Thursday, and then they did some of them in between the quarters. And the NFC won overall. They were pretty dominant in the skill games. It went back and forth and stuff. I watched a little bit of it, and then the game itself, I watched the first quarter because, you know, Jalen Hurts. Hey, he's starting. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to watch. Then after a while, I stopped. I tapped out. But then I watched it, and that's all how it ended. But did anybody else, how do you guys feel about just the Pro Bowl overall and just how they marketed?
I was able to catch some of it. I was able to catch a little bit of it. And I like the little skill challenges and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. The pizzazz of the Pro Bowl is gone. And I don't even know how would they go about fixing it. One, I remember growing up as a kid, the Pro Bowl was always in Hawaii. So it was like, you go, like they're in Hawaii, they're chilling out, they're having a good time there. And it still felt like a football game. I think I tuned in and they was doing flag football, which I was like, okay, cool. But I think, was the field shortened? That's what I thought. Okay, the field looked short, and I was like, yo, this
they shortened it to 50. I believe.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
Yeah, that's the one thing I ain't like about that.
Yo,
and they kept
if
the
they
clock
do
running.
flag football, keep the full field, like still have 11 people on the field, whatever, like have it still set up. Like have a full like.
Well, you can't have 11 on flag because you saw how the center wasn't doing nothing but snapping. The center couldn't even break off for a route. So it's like they really, honestly, I felt like the center should have either been able to break off for a route or don't have them there at all. And then I do agree. Maybe they should have brought it back out to 100 yards. And the only thing I didn't like as well was the running clock. But the score still ended up being, in the 60s. So it's like, okay, that didn't affect scoring. It just affected, I think what it really affected was because they, I think who does the coaching? It's like Eli and Peyton. And Eli was like, Jalen's going to do the first quarter. I was like, damn, I'm only going to see like 10 minutes of the knee. And then it's like, okay. So it's like, you don't really, and then they gave Geno the second and third, and then they let Baker do the fourth. So I was like, okay, I didn't get to really see the quarterback I really wanted to see because of that running clock. He had maybe 2 drives, maybe 3.
Yeah.
So it's like, he got a touchdown.
It's like
out
they
of
take the game and they just abbreviate it. They like condense it. They
that's
simplify it.
Yeah.
They take away the physicality of it because they don't want the players to get injured. But it's like you're taking away from like the whole like Najee said, when we was growing up, man, the Pro Bowl, people look forward to the Pro Bowl. Like it had its own space. It was after the season. All that meant all the players, even the ones that, other than the players that participated in the Super Bowl, all the other players, they all participated. And like it was a great experience not only for the fans, but it was a great experience for the players because a lot of them got extra pay, bonuses, and you got to take your family to Hawaii. So you're basically getting a free vacation, a paid vacation.
Yeah.
So it's just like ever since they took it to the States, man, as soon as they took it to Miami, I was like, yeah, it's over.
No,
honestly, so I didn't even see it. I didn't even watch any of the Pro Bowl at all. I mean, a little bit towards the question that you asked about the marketing. I did not notice that the Pro Bowl was coming.
Yeah,
like
they
was just
didn't promote
it was just ass
all.
marketing. You felt, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it just wasn't promoted well. But I also feel like that should started when they came to the States. Like they do need to go back and to Hawaii. I mean, I don't think, like hearing, because I wanted to hear what you guys had to say about the event itself. I don't think I would have enjoyed watching a game from the 50-yard line. First off, I think they, if anything, go ahead and go 30s. You can go 30s and 30s. You know what I mean? Like at least put them back at the 30 and then just let them march that way. At least it's like, you know what I mean? Like a little bit something. You ain't got to give them 100 yards, but like something. Like make that shit look
I see what you're saying.
like not half court, because like if we playing half court basketball, like shit, what time it is?
Go ahead, Rose. Go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just saying like college rules, like
you gotta interject, my bad.
Like you said about the 30-yard, 35 mark. You know what I'm saying? Give you 4 down, score. Like, yep, cutting the field down. It's like NFL is trying to be the NBA with a skills challenge, but no one really thinks of the NFL as a skill league. Even though the skill positions, we don't think of it as like, like handling, ball handling. Like if we someone making a great catch, but it was a great catch because of the pressure on the defense, the situation, stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to recreate that pizzazz just like that for like an all-star game.
I will say that the skills challenges were pretty cool. They were a little bit interesting because they got everybody involved. Because outside of that, if you have a flag football game, that means the O-line aren't going to be able to participate. They got to do stuff where they was like, oh, we going to show who the strongest one, NFC or AFC. So it's like, it looked like, to me, I wanted to see more. Like, I wasn't really looking for like, oh, I got to be entertained. I was looking for more, how much do these players, like how much fun are they having? And to me, it looked like they were having some fun. And that's all that really mattered for me.
I feel like if you look at it, my bad. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just saying, like, I just wanted to see them have fun. And then in terms of it's weird because it's like they've done so many things. They took it out of Hawaii because people weren't coming there. Nobody was going out there no more. And then it's like, but because nobody was going out there to see guys not tackle no more. So it's like, okay, so now you change the game. Now you can take it back to Hawaii, because they also had like this weird skills challenge that was a golf thing. But since the game is at night at the East Coast on the skills challenge night, it's on the East Coast, they can't play golf at night. So they pre-recorded some of the skills challenge. I'm like, see, that's the problem right there too. If you're in Vegas or in Hawaii, you could do it in the daytime while it's night here. You could do stuff live instead of have to pre-record everything and kind of know who's going to get the points already ahead of time. So that's the thing, that it's logistics. I think that they need to work on that. And I think the marketing will come when you have proper logistics of how things are. But when you got it, we got some games on a Thursday, then we gonna have the rest of the shit on Sunday. Ain't nobody trying to,
I didn't even know.
It's not logistically. They just need to find something consistent.
If you compare the Pro Bowl to the NBA All-Star, which we're gonna talk about later.
Oh, it's nowhere near the same. Yeah.
No, like what I was gonna say is with the NBA All-Star, we used to want to watch the skills challenge, everything that was on Saturday. You wanted to watch the dunk contest and everything, and like the All-Star game was just a bonus.
Sometimes, like you said, sometimes people just want to see the Saturday. They don't even care about the Sunday.
Somebody just want to see Saturday, but like now we've got to the point where the Saturday is not that important to really watch.
Yeah, because it's lame. This be
Because it's
stupid.
lame and it's the same thing. They're adding something new this year, but I was gonna say for the NBA, it's kind of like the All-Star game. It's like it flipped. So for the NBA, is you want to see the game and not see what happens the night before. For the Pro Bowl, you want to see everything before the actual Pro Bowl game and not the actual Pro Bowl.
I don't know.
If that makes sense.
Because it all, I
feel like back in the day, it used to be both.
Yeah, because you got to see the niggas chuck
both.
it. I like the quarterback competition.
Day,
that one was
niggas
cool.
Used to like, bro, back in the day, I feel like for both.
It was nice back then.
Yeah. Back in the day, for both, you want to see the whole entire weekend.
Randy Moss.
Like
when Vic was in the All Pro,
people wanted to go see some of that stuff. Like, man, the stuff they doing now, and I get it to protect the players. I get it to let's find fun games that are protecting them and where this and that, and let's look. I get it, but we gotta also remember something. This is the entertainment business. These are entertainers just as much as they want to say that they're athletes. They're athletic entertainers. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this is. You know what I'm saying? Most of their check comes from the TV deals.
Mm-hmm.
They partnerships.
The ads, the this and that. They're entertainers. You need to entertain the people because the people is what's going to keep this shit going. Because if niggas all stop going to the Pro Bowl, then what?
That's what I was just telling my homeboy. I was like, yo, the only thing, really, the problem is you don't got that competitive nature there, and you don't really like getting entertainment out of it. Because really, you could turn on ESPN and watch Ultimate Frisbee and get more entertainment out of that than watching the Pro Bowl. So, and that's just
they took the whole physicality. They took all the physicality.
And it doesn't have to be physical.
And I think that's why they had to go flag. They had to go flag.
It can be flag.
And I think it be competitive. It was competitive though. If you look at it went down to the wire because another thing they do too.
Competitive.
Yeah, and I think the game itself was competitive. I preferred it. I just was doing things throughout it, and like I said, I didn't really want to see I'm like, who the fuck voted Gino as a Pro Bowl? No offense to him, but I was just like, I don't know.
Bro, it felt like they literally sent the B team out there.
And then Gardner Minshew. Hold on. Gardner Minshew as well. It's like, okay, now we got and that's another thing too. Like Cooley was saying, exactly. He was a reserve because of Pat, but that's another thing too.
Somebody could have been hurt or something.
Logistically, it's like these guys, they should go back to doing it after the week after. So that way, Mahomes and Purdy and Debo and Kelsey, they can
you can see the star.
It's like they do one bad thing. They do one bad thing, but then one of the good things I like is that the skills points adds up to the game. So after the first quarter, I think the NFC was down 2 points, but they had a skills competition in between each quarter. NFC won the skills. Now they up. So in flag football, I was down a score. But now that we did the skills competition, I'm actually up. Yeah. So it changes how each quarterback was coming in. Like so that part was cool. But it's then they do the other things logistically, like we gonna do shit on Thursday and Sunday. The 2 days ain't nobody watching. What the fuck?
Well, so can I ask? Was it the same players doing the skills and the flag football? Because my thought process in that is I'm not having fun. Like, this is retarded. We played for 6 minutes, then I'm sorry to say that. This is slow. This is slow, or it just don't make sense. You good.
I was just fucking with you.
This is delayed.
Like, it's just, whatever you want to say. I'm sorry, people. Like, y'all can get on me. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be me. But at the end of the day, it's like, that don't really make sense to me. All right, let's go play 6 minutes. Let's go play 10 minutes. All right, we're going to pause, and then we're going to do this. Halftime show again. All right, now let's go play again. All right, we're gonna pause and then it's like, bro, like y'all doing too much, bro. Just play the game. But they
was to me, the stadium was packed out and they looked like they was having fun.
It's always gonna be, it's the NFL.
No. Last year, that shit was empty.
It's not gonna be, but people still gonna be there. They still gonna bless you. They still gonna make money. They're still gonna always. It's the NFL. The NFL is the most luxury. Like, they make the most money out of any company. You know what I mean? Like, out of in
that's
pro
debatable.
Sports.
The MLB
pro
up there.
The NFL companies like the Chargers, the Titans, you put all they shit up together, The NFL makes the most out of pro sports.
Okay.
That's why them boys is able to keep people out.
Well, with all that money they got, they need to work on promo. They just got to work on promos, and I think they do need to move it back to a week after the Super Bowl because there's no reason for us to be watching the Pro Bowl. And this is no disrespect to them, but when you say Pro Bowl, I think of like an All-Star game. So I'm thinking about I'm ready to see. I'm
the best.
I'm thinking about as when I was a kid, we used to see Peyton Manning and Tom Brady go at it.
Yeah.
Or like be on the same
And
team.
see them in the,
You see legends.
And now both of them
niggas
coaching
still
each other
have
team.
beef after the game. They still got beef after the game.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So
and
I'd
that's the
see
thing,
that
though.
instead of see Gardner Minshew go up against Geno Smith or whatever. I'm like, bro,
who wants
I'm
to
not
see
trying to see
that?
that.
See, but the crazy part about it,
the
the crazy part about it is the fact that it's like they moved it a week before because a week after nobody cared anymore. But it's like nobody cared anymore because the game itself. See how it's like you did this and then we stopped fucking with it. But then you tried this to fix it, so now you can move it back to a week after because it's flagged. Because before it was like if you had a tackle football game a week after the Super Bowl and the champion was crowned, nobody's gonna fucking tackle. So they moved it to like, oh, well, now y'all niggas can tackle the week before. But then it's like, okay, but now you move it to flag because niggas still
it defeats the whole purpose.
So just move it back to a week after because
I would
love to see Mahomes play flag football. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could just sling that motherfucker, backyard shit.
But have it after everybody done played all the games.
Yeah. What was you about
so we could see the people we want to see. But go ahead, Rose. What you interject? Go ahead.
Because especially like at this point in time in the season, you got a lot of injuries. You got a lot of quarterbacks already looking towards next season. So they're not really like, oh, yeah, I could get selected, but nah, I'm going to just get prepared. But if you give the time after the Super Bowl, you'll see more of those like matchups that we'll talk about. Like, we can talk about, like, I forgot who the hell I remember seeing this kid, Drew. But I think Drew Brees was in one, but I forgot who was on the other side. But that was like one of my earliest like memories of the Pro Bowl. Because you used to actually look forward to seeing that. I have some kind of media or someone talking like even advertisements and stuff like that. But like, bro, like I literally heard nothing. I already knew the Pro Bowl was coming up, but I wasn't interested and I didn't see anything that came up, at least from on my end, that was like, oh yeah, let me go tap in with that. And the skills challenge and everything is pretty dope, but it's kind of hard to sell it when you're not selling it. Of course, you're going to make money. You're going to make what you make because you are the brand that you are. But if you want to pass MLB, because they got like, if I remember right, I think the NFL, the Cowboys is like 4 top 5 of the most like franchises that make the most money as like
the most valuable franchises.
But I think MLB has like 3 or 4 of the top 5. So like the NFL wants to progress to get.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, the MLB they know what they're doing. They keep the same. It's the same with the MLB.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna have the home run derby every year. People look forward to. If you don't watch baseball, it's cool. But if you watch baseball, you looking forward to that home run derby every year.
I ain't gonna lie to you. As a kid, bro, I played baseball games, bro. Home run derby. I played some of the season, but just to get to the home run derby, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's watching it and playing that, bro. It's just fun. It's just you just have a fucking like, hey yo, if you're in the crowd, dope. And if not, you just want to see how many folk gonna hit.
I'm not a huge baseball watcher. I never really was. I played a little bit as a kid, but I definitely did watch for the derby. And that's another thing too. MLB and NBA have the luxury of doing their all-star in the middle. I don't think the NFL, even with a flag football, I don't think the NFL is going to be like, yeah, let's do that shit in the middle of October.
Yeah, that's the only caveat.
Ooh, you can't do that. Because even with flag football, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't say the game got physical, but they got a little, there was some PIs called, there was some shit in there that it's like, you could get fucked up on that shit before, just like get an injury real quick. So, but other than that, I think it's cool. Skill position wise, I think that they gotta really change up how they do the catch, because the catch is like Puka Nacua won it, but they did that shit virtually, and I'm like, I wanted to see the best catch. It's weird.
Yeah, man, the NFL gotta get it together on the 5.
This NFL, especially in comparison to like the NBA and the MLB. Do you think that hang up with the All Star game maybe also something too because not having an international crowd, like they don't really,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? Because like you got more of a bigger fan base you can connect to other countries that want to tap in and see these stars that they recognize and know. They'll know a Tom Brady, but they ain't going. They might not know a Josh Allen. They might not know
I don't think
Deshaun
that's
Watson.
true. They know Josh Allen. They know
I mean,
you gotta like I said earlier, these guys are entertainers. The TV money makes the most money. You think the United States is the only place that these people selling these contracts, that TV contract? Like, and to the point of what Mel kind of said to us earlier, with Philly being the first team that's going to Brazil, they're trying to branch out and go to different countries now. They're gonna strategically make that step. London was first because London's probably the second place that generates the most, that watches the NFL, that knows these players. They probably did all type of surveys and X, Y, and Z.
And they've been
So
having games in London for like what 4 5 years now.
yeah, for a good
about a
minute.
decade.
I think they went to Africa or some shit. Like they went
Africa's
to
next. I think Africa's next after Brazil. I know they have
so
not expansion teams, but like connection. I know Philly has a connection thing with Ghana and another country in Africa. I can't remember, but yeah,
so
they're doing stuff
like
with
they're
that.
they're they're really growing. So this game, the NFL has never been. So Michael Jordan came in the NBA and made the NBA global. The NFL was already global.
Mm-hmm.
NFL, OJ, niggas knew about him from back with OJ. Well, I ain't gonna. Only thing about OJ was that I don't think you had it was tape delay. It was tape delay. But back I don't know the old NFL people, but NFL has always been known globally. It's never been just a local game.
But Rose, were you asking what was the question about the international? Were you asking
I was
like?
about them being known, but not about being trying to expand and become bigger and better. Because especially if you have an all star trying to represent your stars and entertainers, you want to put that out there to make the most mass amount of money behind the Super Bowl. And it seems like they're not putting forth that. Not they're putting forth that effort, but it's like, well, damn, y'all just taking a name and saying, "Oh, we're good. We're going to make our shares. We can make improvements. They're going to expand, but to the degree of like the NBA or the MLB can do, or even like soccer. I mean, bro, there's countries that say they look at football and say that's not football, that's American football. Real football is soccer. That's what the argument I'm trying to make with
That,
that. So
and
it's kind of like maybe football is at that cap now where it's just like they're trying to evolve, but we're in that cocoon. That's all. That's
It's
all.
a it's a it's definitely it's like a ceiling when it comes to NFL because like they do have a international presence, but it's nowhere near the NBA. It's nowhere near baseball, and it's nowhere near soccer. But they have a presence. The main uh the main like viewership comes from the States, honestly, because I've been to these different countries. Man, baseball is huge in Japan. Baseball is huge. Soccer is huge everywhere. South America, Europe, Japan, China, like Germany, all these different places. Like, so you're competing with that market share, and it's just
yeah.
like
And cricket. We got to talk about cricket too. And I think that's why cricket hits a cap too in terms of the states. Japan and the Caribbean rock with baseball. Ain't nobody in Europe watching baseball. Ain't nobody in Africa or Southwest Asia or India. They watching cricket. You know what I'm saying? They got cricket going on. Or you go to Australia. They're over in Australia, they rock with cricket. So what was you about to say, Rose?
Bro, I'm about to say that even rugby, bro.
oh yeah, rugby in Australia. Oh, rugby lit in Australia.
So I mean, I just went to do a little research just to see,
Yeah,
like,
what you got?
for example, so how many NFL preseason games have been played outside the U.S. and I'm gonna go to games and outside and all that first. But preseason games, um, the first one of those was played between the Giants and the Bears at Varsity Stadium in Toronto, August 15th, 1960. The NFL games of any kind outside of North America pinned the Cardinals against the Chargers in Tokyo in 1976. So it's been a global game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this has been but I will say this. They did say the NFL found its international series in 2007, sending the Giants and the Dolphins to London, kick things off. So it started back in 2007 with London, and then they also said took about 80 years for an NFL regular season game to become international, with the Cardinals defeating the San Francisco 49ers in Estado Azteca in Mexico City. So, and that was in 05. So,
Okay. So yeah,
but they
they're
had
getting
stepped
there.
out,
They
and
stepped
they've been
out
global,
and they
but they
tested their
didn't.
waters. They can only get their niche for that. Like if they know I got 80,000 fans in London, that'll rock. Because when you look at those,
that's what we're gonna focus on.
Look at those NFL games. I've watched a few of them out there. It's not like let's just say the Chiefs and the Dolphins. They played in Germany. It wasn't all Chiefs fans and it wasn't all Dolphins fans. Just every NFL player.
It was just NFL teams.
They just it's like, hey, you gonna see Minnesota Viking jerseys here. Anybody from Europe that lives there. You also got Americans that live there. People stationed, people just living out there.
Yeah, military has a big presence.
They just want to come out there. It's what it's just what
big
they do. The Premier League and La Liga does the same thing as well. They have some of their preseason games here. You know what I'm saying? Messi and them, they just had a preseason game in Hong Kong. So it's like these preseason games, I think it's different because the NFL is now doing it with the regular season. And the NBA as well, they just did something in France like last month. So it's like, I think some leagues are doing that in terms of regular season. I don't think international leagues are willing to come here for the middle of the season. I feel like they just don't need to, maybe. I don't know. But that's something I've seen the NFL and NBA do recently.
For the NFL to make the Pro Bowl better though, they gotta work on their marketing skills. That's one thing. Two, they gotta figure out the best way to get all your best players, like stars there. And that might have to be pushing it to after the Super Bowl, where you could get all of them available there. But then when you do that, you need to add an incentive there. So it needs to be a reason, like why they're playing hard. Because the problem is, just like the NBA, for a while we had the All-Star, but there was no reason. Why are you playing? Why do we need to go hard to play? Now they've added the donations and everything. Like we're playing for charity and we're playing for this and that and other. We're adding more into it. There's a reason why they're playing. Yeah, there's incentives there. So that's the NFL need to work on how do we add incentives other than just money.
There was 45. Oh, okay. Other than money. Okay, never mind.
Other than just money.
I don't really know what else you can do. What else?
Yeah,
what other money can you give me? Like for any league.
Whatever conference.
You know what? This shows. But this shows like in 2024 what a game is at. It's like back at like mid 2000s, early 2010s, like when you got it, like you took pride in being an all-star or a Pro Bowler. You just wanted to compete against the best. And it's like we got away from that.
Because
now
go ahead, finish.
We have to do everything outside of the game in order to incentivize these players to want to be competitive. And it's like we didn't have to do that before. Like they wanted to compete against each other. I'm gonna go at Randy Moss finally get covered by Antonio Cromartie. Like that's a matchup. Like they want to go at each other. Like that's something fans looking for. That's something the players looking forward to. And we kind of like lost that spirit,
Yeah, I think it's still all money. Because I was having a conversation about the Grammys and its relevance. And I'm like, I don't give a damn about a Grammy. I don't care what, like they said, what's the lady? Angela Bassett just got the Emmy or the Oscar or whatever. I'm like, she already been one of my favorite actresses before she ever got one. You know what I'm saying? But for them, it's something because when it comes to dealing in that contract room, so it was the same thing with the NFL. It's the little extra. They get I think every player gets 45,000, and it's doubled if your conference wins. So the NFC, everybody got 80 or 90, whatever. Do the math. They got that amount. But then also come contract time, if I'm Geno Smith, hey, Pro Bowl this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's all money, and it is a little bit of pride. But one thing I do think, because like I said, I think they need to change up marketing and logistics. But the game itself is good. I like the skill games. I like adding the points to the grand total. And that way, everything is all accumulated. So that way, you want the offensive lineman on your conference to win their skills. You're not going to sit there and just be like, oh, what? Because that's what I saw too. I saw linebackers celebrating when the receivers and the running backs were winning the skills and the dodgeball stuff, because just like all of us get extra money if all of us win. So the game itself, I like. The flag football, I like all that. But like you said, the logistics. And one other thing I think they should change, damn, I forgot it already. But it was just one other thing that I think they could do to the game itself, I think would be cool. But hopefully it comes back to me. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this. This why the shit ain't why you gotta incentivize everybody, Cooley. This why. Because niggas is soft. Niggas is friends. Niggas want to be cool with each other. Niggas want to,
That's
hey
the
man,
problem.
my bad. I pulled your flag too hard. I'm sorry, bro. Hopefully
Oh
your
man,
hip is
I hit
still
you too
good.
hard, man. I'm gonna buy you a shot. I'm gonna buy you a bottle. We're gonna hit the
Fuck
club
that.
right after, man.
I miss the niggas that was like, bro, I'm coming out here to show my fast feet to bust your ass. Like, I miss the niggas that was like, yeah, we at the Pro Bowl, and yeah, it's all cool and dandy, but all fucking year you've had backup. It's 1v1 now, finally. Show me you the best cornerback.
That'd be a great
Show me.
a great skill competition too. 1v1s.
1v1.
Like, but
shout
that's
out
what it
to
used
the
to be.
YouTubers.
That's really what it used to be. It used to be 1v1. Ocho lining up with the best cornerback. All right, boom. Ocho, get open.
Shout out to Destroy.
My bad, Rose.
I think
Say
the
what you was about
YouTuber,
to
his
say.
name Destroy. He do the 1v1s. He go to different colleges, different places throughout America and do the 1v1s.
Yeah,
Grab a page out of him. Grab a page for him. Like you gotta.
That what they would have did. Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at 1v1, yeah, even though it was a wash. But shoot, do something like that, bro. Like you said, like Cromartie versus Larry Fitzgerald or something like that, or Tyreek versus who I can't.
Tyreek versus Ramsey.
Same team.
This is the heavily opinionated commercial break.
If you have some opinions and you think that they heavy, if you have some opinions, you should think that they heavy. You better bring them. Yeah, you better bring them to the heavily opinionated podcast. You better bring them. Yeah, you better bring them. Yeah, to the heavily opinionated podcast with Melly Mel, Playboy Troy, Cooley High, Platinum Pat, DJ Rose. Yeah. And we are back with the Heavily Opinionated podcast. And we was just finishing up talking about the NFL marketability and their international brand. And now let's talk a little bit more about something international that's coming over to the States. We got the 2026 World Cup. It's coming here to the States, and they officially announced this past weekend what city is going to be the host for the final. A lot of people thought it'd be Dallas. It'd be out there in Jerry World. You know, that's close to Mexico. It's gonna be where the brothers get sturdy at. You know what I'm saying? Where you got the Timbs and the puff jackets at. It's gonna be in New Jersey. It's gonna be up there.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? New York, New Jersey.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
What can I not do?
Because New York and New Jersey ain't the same places.
It's not the same, bro.
They not the
It's
same.
the same. Okay.
So it's gonna be at the New York
Hey, listen here.
Stadium.
Okay, but if I go to Jersey, will I not see somebody wearing Timbs?
We don't know.
Well, stop. Don't do that.
It's the tri-state area.
Don't do that. Literally, people that work in New York be living in Jersey. Okay. All right.
Hey, listen here. All I'm gonna say is this. How far is Baltimore from Philly? Maybe like 3 or 4 hours?
Nah, probably like 2.
2 hours, right?
Yeah, about 2.
I literally sitting there in the restaurant. I was like, let me get a Philly cheesesteak. Old girl go, this ain't Philly.
Yeah, because that ain't Philly. Yeah, you in Baltimore. Come on now. Completely different accents and everything. Now tell me if there's a difference between a New York and a New Jersey accent.
You in BMO.
There is.
BMO careful.
I think it is for real.
There's a difference between New Jersey and New York.
On some real shit, if you reference Jersey Shore and just listen to how them niggas talk.
Hold on. Those are Italian.
And it is some TV, it is some Italian ass, but even they don't even talk like that. Like that shit is exaggerated. That shit
I'm
is
talking about
exaggerated.
us.
But if
I'm talking about our culture.
If you were to really talk to like a person from New York and then hear a person from Jersey, because like when I went on the DECA trips and stuff, we went nationals, X, Y, and Z, and I would meet people from New Jersey meet people from I'd be like, damn, like these niggas got. I even met people from Rhode Island and they got a different accent.
Oh yeah, because now you're in
saying?
New England. That's New England, Boston area. That's understandable.
So,
but New York
I'm
and
about
New
to say,
Jersey
I
are
just know-
separated by
Yeah,
like.
that's why they eat
I
clam
just know
chowder.
that I know one girl that's from New York, and I know one girl that's
Rhode
from New
Island
Jersey.
That's
is
like
small
saying
little
San
mix
Francisco.
And they both
That's
sound
like,
completely
oh,
different.
San Francisco and Oakland has a different accent. Come on now.
They
Come
do.
on.
No,
It's,
they just have different vibes.
yeah, they have different
People-
vibes. And I'm not saying that they're the same vibe.
They
I'm just
do.
saying, no,
do.
it's not. San
Oakland-
Francisco and Oakland?
I feel
Same
like
accent.
Oakland niggas
It's a big
definitely got a
difference. To
different
me, it's
Actually,
a
the
big
definitely
accent.
is a difference.
It's
The
for the
accent.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about
accent.
everything else. I'm talking about accent. Between
Accent.
and I'm only talking us. Between black
Like,
San
even
Francisco people
Detroit.
and black Oakland.
Bro, even
Yes.
Detroit people talk different than people from Lansing.
Well, that's 2 hours. Yeah, that's 2 hours away. I'm talking about places that are literally a like 30-minute drive.
A
less
bridge,
than.
a bridge.
And
Yeah, a bridge. I was about to say a
Ann
bridge.
Arbor.
It's,
Ann
it's
Arbor.
people.
Ann Arbor.
It's people that's
talk
from
different than
Jersey.
Yeah, nobody.
They gonna
nobody.
tell
Yeah,
you
I'm about
like,
to say
bro,
Ann
it's
Arbor.
different,
That's
bro.
nobody from
That's
Detroit
30
lives there.
minutes
Hold
away.
up,
30,
hold up, brothers.
45
Hold up,
minutes.
Yeah, Ann
brothers.
Arbor's not different.
Hold up,
What do you
brothers.
mean?
Oakland, but
Hold up.
Oakland and San Francisco
Hold up,
is
brothers.
what you saying, 30, 45 away.
No,
And
not
ain't
even 30. I
nobody
shouldn't have
from
said 30. I
Oakland-
shouldn't have said 30. I
You
really
got-
meant to say a bridge. That's what I meant
Yeah,
to
that's
say.
bridge away.
I jumbled
They're
it.
bridge
They're
They're
a
away.
bridge
close
away.
by. They're close by.
Yeah,
But-
that's different than
Mel.
Ann Arbor. Ann
Mel.
Arbor's a different county.
You can live in some part of San Francisco and be 30 minutes probably from Oakland.
First of all,
Yeah.
if you coming across, what time you coming across that bridge?
Yeah, I'm about to say it depends on
So
the time.
let's not sit here
That's
and
the
say
time
it's
of the
not
day.
What
about
time
to
you
be
come
no
across that
30
bridge?
That 30 minutes might
That's
turn
what
into
I'm
a couple
saying.
hours.
Because
So,
I say, if you come
yeah,
across the
A
bridge at
nigga
6 o'clock,
walking, you not walking from San Francisco to Oakland.
No,
You're
no,
not
of course
walking from Detroit to, you're not walking from Jersey to New York. So,
Yeah, I'm not walking from 9 to 8 Mile.
so my point here is niggas talk different. Niggas is in different areas. They talk different. They're different. It's a
The
different area.
accent. Okay. In
The
terms
accent,
of culture,
that's what I'm
the
saying.
culture. I don't
All right,
hear a
man.
different accent. That's just me personally. Maybe everybody.
That's
got,
like
everybody
that's
got
like
different
people from the
Because you're not
South.
from
They're
there.
gonna be like, you just sound like you from the South. But a Georgia person don't sound like a person from Texas. A Georgia
Of
person don't
course,
sound like
that's
somebody
Don't
thousands.
from
sound like
That's a
somebody from
1,000-mile
Florida.
difference.
a Atlanta person don't sound like a person from Savannah.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah, that's
if you
3 hour
went to a
difference.
person in Michigan, they're gonna be like, you just sound like you from the South. You see
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
hey, them
I
Savannah
get what
people
you
don't
mean.
sound.
I get what you
Savannah
mean.
people
But when
don't
you
sound like
close,
people from Metter.
They don't.
yeah, I
We
can give
played-
you
Metter
that.
we
sound
played
way
against-
different from-
I can give you that.
There's
Yeah,
all
they're a
them
little bit
other-
more. They have a
You
little bit
gotta,
more
you
like
gotta
real-
respect.
Bro, we played
Jamel,
against
you gotta
them-
respect the
Oh,
different
no. Come on now.
demographics
Come on
with
now.
that.
No.
Even-
Cooley, it ain't no disrespect.
Statesboro.
Hold on, yeah,
Statesboro.
I'm not
Ain't
saying
no-
that.
Waynesboro.
I'm not saying you
we
disrespectful.
veered off, of course. Mel, go ahead, tell us about the FIBA World Cup, please. Tell us
Yeah,
about
Hell,
shit. Because
man,
at the end of the
Florida
at the end of the
motherfuckers
day,
don't talk
at
the
the end
same.
of the day, you gotta fly into New York. Ain't nobody flying into Jersey. Either
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
So, and at the end of the day,
Wait, you gotta
we go-
fly into New York?
No, you can go to Newark if we want to be specific. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta fly into that area. It's the to me,
I was
it's
about
just,
to say,
it's
that's
right
fucked
there.
up.
It's right there. At the end of the day, one of the boroughs in New York is damn near on the same land as Jersey type shit. So it's like to me it's the
it
same.
is.
But anywho, back to the soccer. So the finals gonna be out there. The finals gonna be out there. Semifinals over in Miami and Atlanta. So it's really exciting to finally get to know where everything's going to be. I thought it would be in Dallas because, like I said, it's a little bit closer to Mexico. It's kind of central as well to where they could get everybody in that one area. But they said Jerry Jones don't want to move the seats to meet the level that they needed. And I think they'll still host a game or two. But in terms of a final, they really need to meet those specifications. So since you have to go a little bit wider with the field and the turf, some stadiums are moving. At New York or MetLife Stadium, don't want to say New York, but MetLife Stadium, they've already made their improvements on the seats on what they need to do. So, I think that's the reason why, because for the past month, it's been between either MetLife or AT&T. And the main factor was the fact that AT&T wasn't willing to get started on what they needed to do to prep for that yet. MetLife said, "Oh, we already getting it going as soon as y'all said it was in the States, So that's just what it
quick
is."
Question.
What's up?
They got some games out here in the Bay, ain't it? Just want to confirm.
I think there is a few games. Let me pull it up.
In Levi, it's in Levi Stadium.
Yeah, it would be Levi Stadium most likely.
Okay. I just want to just put that out there. I'm gonna try to get out there to one of the games. I know that.
Yeah, here we go. This is some of them. June 11th, the first opening game will be in Mexico. There'll be a game in Toronto, some in LA. Yeah, the round of 16. When are y'all hosting? I guess you guys are gonna have some group games then. They'll probably have some.
Because I'm
Group
about to say,
games
I know. I think it's the
Slide
group
up,
game.
slide up. Then they have
No, hold on.
Hey, yo, why is that picture the one that they chose? It's whatever.
What? America?
Yeah, that old boy, drunk already.
Yeah, that was
what's
weird.
the
I thought
knockout
that was
stage
weird.
location?
You know what time it? They prepping you. They predict the programming.
The knockout stage starts here. Round of 32. They're starting off with 32. Dallas, Guadalajara. All of those cities except Dallas, Guadalajara, LA, Philly.
Do they?
So yeah.
So what is up top? Like, do they got the list of states
see if
or
I can find
countries
a
that they're gonna
different
be
one.
all in the mix?
Hold on.
I think I sent it in the group chat if that helped.
Let's see what you got. But yeah, it should be pretty interesting. They're gonna be all around the country pretty much.
Nah, that shit
So
dope.
Melly Mel, give us a take on
It's too.
on
It's you can't even. I
everything.
can't.
Yeah, I was
Honestly,
it's too early.
yeah, I can't. I
The
can't even
team's
tell
gonna
you who's
be
going to win.
different.
And that's the beauty of the World Cup.
Or
You can.
or I guess
Yeah,
what you
there
about
is
to say,
no.
Mbappe?
There is no. This team is going to win. Because you never know who's going to get hurt in between these two times. You never know who's going to pull out from the competition of these two years. You don't know who's going to regress in 2 years, and we just don't know. That's the beauty of soccer.
It's far off. It's definitely far off. Like
a lot
can happen in 2
quarterfinals.
years.
Yeah, it's not showing the group one though, unfortunately. But we'll get
Welcome
into that.
to
We got
Atlanta.
a lot of time. We got a lot of time to get into that. But yeah, it's just something that I thought was pretty exciting to finally get to know. This
LA
is
about
going
to
to be
be
there.
popping.
LA should have a nice game out there as well.
I'm gonna be
I think
out there.
They got
I think Miami will be good as well because you already have the Messi culture out there, and a lot of people are making their way to that area.
FIFA.
So
You got FIFA going to LA in 2026, and then you got the Olympics. Ain't that supposed to be in LA in 2028?
Yep, Olympics.
So
yeah, I think
they about to
2028.
be popping, man. They coach or the economy, gee. But
yeah, there's a lot of things that they got to get in. And I think a lot of the reason why New York, New Jersey got that was because infrastructure and transportation. America is a very car-centric country. If you look at it, we're the most car-centric country. We have our entire infrastructure is based off of cars, especially if you go out to Dallas, Texas. They got highways that are almost the size of a skyscraper. They go so massively tall. And then you got a bunch of people, you have millions. Let's just be honest. You're going to have millions of people coming in for a month. They don't know the rules here to drive around. Dallas doesn't have the best. Dallas is probably one of the worst public transportation places. And they're coming from places that mostly rely heavily on public transportation, especially if you're coming from Europe, South America, Asia, Africa, all these other places. But if you look at what is the one place in this country where you can rely on public transportation, where 26% of the people are taking public transportation, the New York, New Jersey area, the tri-state area. So
well, I mean that's just for the finals,
a huge yeah.
Even the other locations,
finals.
the semifinals, like the Atlanta MARTA, you got the LA. I'm sure their bus system or whatever their transportation system.
LA's is a little wonky. It's getting better, but it's a little bit wonky. But that just depends on who you compare it to.
All those other places they're gonna be on the team bus or something like that. Like
or something, but
like with New York,
about that.
we've seen it before, even like with NBA teams. Like we've seen it before, like the Cavs, you had to take the train to get to the game. Before we've seen that,
but you talking about the players. I think Mel kind of talking about the fans that's going to travel
the fans.
too.
Because if I have a group game, that means only 4 teams are going to be here in the city. But now when it's the final, you're gonna have a collection of people that then said, "Fuck it, we here in America. Everybody's coming in." You know what I'm saying? Those 2 countries plus everybody else, plus the celebrities,
them New York
plus everybody else.
But that makes sense because.
You're gonna need
New York.
They have the hotel.
So I'm about to say, if you look at this, being honest with it, every other city that's on that list, you can really kind of get an Uber and Lyft and stuff like that. There's stuff they're gonna end up learning about, like, oh, we just get Uber or Lyft or something.
And that's not
New York.
That's not happening in New York.
Yeah, you need
in New York. You can literally
trying to move thousands of people.
The taxi company is still running high up in New York.
Yeah.
So it's not like you could order Uber or Lyft. But guarantee that's going to take way longer than you just getting a taxi.
Yeah,
Well,
get
you
in
can
that car
literally
that's
just
right
and it's
downstairs.
not like with certain events, you have people that are just coming for the game, and most cities can host. Most people can host a game, can host one game. Now you have a tournament. Then you also have millions of people that aren't even coming to the game. They're coming to the city. They're going to watch parties. They're going to all these different things. So that's where it's like, okay, we don't have to just worry about, okay, if I have good public transportation to get to the stadium, that's cool. But what about the rest of the city? Because I'm also hosting
The
millions of
logistics
people
of it.
that just want to be here and just be in the city and be in the ambiance of it. So that's
Yeah.
where New York wins because, yeah, I can catch Uber, I can catch Lyft, but that's only a couple hundred people doing that. You know, those are the same amount of people that can fit in that car can fit on one subway ride. Huh?
Probably.
Yeah, well, however many.
You know.
I can move that in way less transit rides. You know, and
Well,
causing way less
oh, I
traffic.
see what you mean. A couple
way
hundred
less
people
accidents.
driving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm like, you're only going to have a certain amount of Ubers.
Nah, I think even down to like
you-
people walking. Like,
Yeah, and it's
you
a
gotta think about how close the
walkable
buildings
area.
are, shit like that. Like,
And they
it's
have
just
more
a walkable.
hotels. I saw a previous video on TikTok where the guy was saying how Dallas, he was doing one specific brand. I think he was doing Marriott specifically, but that whole area doesn't really. And you know, this is also not Dallas. This is Fort Worth.
Yeah.
This is Arlington. My little cousin right around there. It's different. It's not. Dallas might have good public transportation because it's the city. It doesn't have the best, but that where you'll find the best at all. Arlington is not like that at all.
Can't
It's
you
all
stay
car
in
center.
Philly?
And it's spaced
Can't
out.
you stay in
drive.
Philly and catch a train
really
all the way
spaced
up to
out.
New York?
Yeah, and there's probably going to be hundreds of. There's going to be thousands of people doing that. There's going to be thousands of people that. There's going to be people that stay in Toronto. People are going to stay in Toronto.
There's going to be. There's going to be people in Toronto,
stay in DC.
Canada.
The Northeast Corridor is what they call it. When you go from DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, Boston, it's like that whole line. The I-95
and the tip of VA. The tip of VA. They got like a
DC.
little thing from
DC, the tip right there.
Virginia. That's a VA.
Yeah, but I'm saying DC. It starts right there.
DC is not Virginia.
But I'm saying right in that area. Metro area, the tip of Virginia where 95 starts. That's where the north. I'm talking about the Northeast Corridor. That's what I'm talking about. The Northeast Corridor where 95.
But I'm saying they say you can get on a train in Virginia and go all the way to DC and shit. So if it's the same train, then it must start from there.
It's all the same thing.
Yeah, you just hit the connecting and then you go up there. Yeah,
because
you go from DC to Boston, that's like 6 hours.
Baltimore to DC, then I did from Baltimore all the way up to Philly, and it connects all of that is connected.
Yeah, so it's like four. How many cities?
It's easy. It's not even that hard to. And like the ticket's not even that expensive.
Yeah,
so you can literally just hop on there for like $15, $20 and
go. Trains are very efficient, very efficient.
That's the same way it is out here with the Amtrak. Like you could take the Amtrak from Oakland all the way down to San Diego.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what you're taking over there. Yeah, that Amtrak. That's the one that we have real. Now they're starting to work on the Bright Line, but that's a whole different story. Just so y'all know, heavily opinionated. I'm into urban planning. That's what I'm focusing on in my life. So I'm really big into like public transportation. So that's just my thing. So I can talk about this all day, but yeah.
Let me ask you this though. What's up with the Mbappe situation?
The last soccer topic that I'll bring in. Mbappe has finally said he's going to sign with Real Madrid. We will see.
Mean?
It means that he's going to join one of the best. It's KD.
No,
to the
I know what that means.
Oh, okay, I know. It's KD to the Warriors.
I know.
That's what it means.
Okay, that's kind of what I'm asking though. I don't know what that means. Yes,
because
I know Real Madrid is known. We all know that they're a great club, but what are they looking like right now? Like, are they even good?
Before you go in there, I was gonna say who used to be on Real Madrid.
Ronaldo.
Was it Messi or Ronaldo?
That's Ronaldo, and then before
Ronaldo was on.
And they had a dude with an S. What's that dude with the S? They had
David Beckham. They had David Beckham. They had Ronaldo. They've had a bunch of history. You could look into it. But yeah.
Well, that's what I said. I couldn't. I remember the team name. And currently, I couldn't remember exactly which one it was.
The top two clubs in Europe, in that league, in that European league, Manchester
Barcelona?
United.
Oh, Manchester
City.
Manchester United.
Manchester City is the reigning Champions League champions. Because they got Haaland. They just defeated Real Madrid in the Champions League final.
And that was Real Madrid, team, right?
No. Manchester City is a British team. Real Madrid and Barcelona, Messi's team, are Spanish. But the Champions League, they do it all Europe, all European countries go against. Basically, you're the best in your country's professional league. Everybody in Europe about to come into this tournament and see who's the best in the whole continent. So
okay, that's cool.
And
that's cool.
Real Madrid was not able to defeat Manchester City because they didn't have that striker. They have Luka Modric down in the center mid area, helping position everything. Then you had Vinicius Jr. out wide, doing some good wing work. They just picked up Jude Bellingham, the brother out of England. He's doing pretty good over there, but he's more of an attacking midfield. They need that striker that they can get out of Mbappe. And Mbappe, he's been eyed by Real Madrid since he was 13. Before he even signed with PSG or any other academy team, it was between PSG or Real Madrid, but he chose PSG because, that was his home area. And he also played for this, I think it was like AC Leon. I can't remember the name of that team, but he played for another.
And he probably feel like he's like top 5, top 4,
Absolutely.
top 3
right now. Number one.
Number one.
So he
probably
just
get
like
$1 billion.
Like it's
he
time
was
to
offered,
take them reins.
Saudi offered him $1 billion and he turned it down because he's like, because the Saudis are paying billions to the old, like, no offense to Neymar and Benzema, but the guys that are in their past their prime. They offered Messi. They offered Messi $1 billion.
Damn, Neymar old now? Neymar.
Oh yeah, Neymar's up there. Neymar's up there.
Saudi got the money.
Ronaldo is older than Messi, and he's out there. Ronaldo is like 40.
Still playing though, ain't it?
Ronaldo, like a lot of people look at Messi.
But
Messi's
Ronaldo
younger. Messi is
shape.
Steph. Messi is Steph. Ronaldo is LeBron. Not in terms of like legacy.
So who is Neymar?
In terms of age.
What is Neymar then?
Neymar would be
Melo?
a KD.
He sound like Melo to me.
KD.
KD is younger than Steph, but KD is younger than Steph.
Younger than Steph?
Bron. Steph and Bron.
Okay, yeah, Neymar is younger than Messi, but he's had a lot of injuries. So where Messi's kind of stayed a little bit healthy.
KD's just a little old because you don't want to cut it.
Neymar's kind of KD like because he has and a lot of in terms of his game, they compare him to Kyrie because of the handles and stuff. But Messi is kind of Messi's a little bit younger than Ronaldo, and a lot of people. So with Mbappe, he's what? Who could you say? He's all right. He's 25, 26.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum, Luka.
Yeah, young Luka.
Like, he's right there.
So
to him, he's like, why do I need to go on? Like, yeah, I could get $1 billion. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Mbappe for one season, I would have took it and just played with them OGs for one season, and then you could still go to Real. You could still be going to Real Madrid this summer.
But you want to compete.
But that's just the beauty of soccer.
If you know the Saudi Arabians, when it comes to sports, they're literally like those. They're like a kid with the chance to go to the toy store and able to buy all the toys they want. That's how Saudi Arabia works.
They just throw money at you.
They will throw money at it. Like, and I'm just saying this from a wrestling standpoint, because WWE goes there like twice a year, and every time it's time to money, they send out the best. Like, everybody comes. So Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, fucking Goldberg, this person, that, like The Rock, and everybody
getting paid.
The names gonna show up in Saudi Arabia.
That's because
they're throwing money like 15 billion. Like they're throwing that type of money. So Goldberg, who ain't wrestled in almost 4 years, gonna make like 6 or 7 million in that one match alone. He ain't gonna make he won't even show up for the rest of the year, but he'll show up for that one match, and he might suck. Who cares? They just want to see him.
I will say, Mbappe, I hope you get to move to Real Madrid because Real Madrid does. PSG don't do their preseason over here. Real Madrid does. So hopefully I get to see you in the States. Or I'll see you in the World Cup playing for France. But
fuck is selfish.
See, that's one thing I ain't gonna be, people. I ain't gonna be selfish and tell you to make a move for a nigga to come see you. That's crazy. This nigga just wants you to just come to be available for him.
Yeah, he don't want
That's
to
your best move.
That's your best move. So LeBron say, I don't know, I might go to Atlanta, or I might just go. I might go play with the Warriors. Which one you gonna do, Pat? Which one you want him to do?
I want that nigga to
If
take
you
his
a real
ass
LeBron
to
fan, wherever
fucking
he
Golden
go, you gonna
State.
follow. Ain't
You
that right,
better
Kenna?
take your ass
Ain't
to
that right,
Golden
Kenna?
State and go get them rings, young
If you a
man.
real
No,
fan,
please.
you gonna make a
LeBron,
the
okay.
game.
LeBron, don't listen to him. Don't come to Golden State. We don't need them prices. We don't need that.
Nah,
We
come
don't
to the
need
A.
that.
Hey,
We don't need that.
wait,
Hey,
what that shit?
yo.
Cut this patch off, nigga. You come to the A.
No
Do
loyalty.
not
You
come
worse
to
than
the
Taylor
A.
Swift. You worse than
Man,
Taylor
what?
Swift. Just so y'all
I ain't
know,
got no
Taylor
loyalty to
Swift.
Atlanta.
Taylor Swift
What
is
is up
loyal
with
to
you
the
niggas?
Eagles
It's
first.
What is
level
up with you
out
niggas?
here.
I ain't
That's
never.
my heavy opinion. Just
Hey,
so y'all
this
know.
my
Heavy
favorite team
opinionated.
right now. This is my team right
We
now.
represent the
Has no
Hawks over
LeBron.
Hey,
here.
listen here.
Heavy
All I'm gonna say
opinionated.
is this.
Kenneth, get your boy.
Hey, LeBron and them play here at Golden State twice a year. Them every time they show up,
Every
them
time.
tickets. Hey, bro, the nosebleeds, the nosebleed ticket like $500 or $600. I ain't trying to.
Dude.
No
I'm good.
exaggeration.
You know
I
who
am
getting that
good.
treatment right now too? Bancaro. They was just here in Detroit on Sunday, and I was like, let me see how cheap these Detroit tickets really are.
What?
Look at $279. Oh,
Bro, that's crazy for
Wait, time out.
Paolo.
Hey, did you say that was an exaggeration?
No. For
He said
Braun,
no
that's-
exaggeration.
no.
He said
I'm
no
like-
exaggeration.
No
He agreeing with you.
exaggeration. No
Dog.
exaggeration.
He
Like
agreeing with
that
you.
okay.
same. I
But-
just looked at the tickets for the Lakers game because I went to the Luka game when he dropped 73, but the Lakers was playing them on Monday, I think. And I wanted to go see the Lakers instead. I didn't want to go see Luka drop this 73. I didn't know that was gonna come. I'd rather see Bron play. So at the end of the day, them tickets, nigga, for the skyscrapers was $500-600. I'm like, this don't make no sense, bro.
Make no sense.
Re-verify tickets.
That's how I
And
feel. Like, I ain't
resales.
gonna lie.
I'm like,
They
bro.
go to state. The Golden State games, bro, them tickets be so crazy for no reason. The cheapest tickets you probably might get is if they play like Atlanta, Sacramento, and maybe like Orlando or one of
The
those low
Rockets.
the Rockets, the Wizards, like the low
where
rate
else?
teams. If they
The Bulls.
if they playing against like Denver, San Antonio,
Lakers,
Lakers,
That's the bandwagon jacket right there.
Knicks.
Pelicans. If they're playing against a team that's a possibility of like some type of star powers there,
that's
bro,
just an
them tickets gonna
NBA
be-
jacket. That's
them
just an
jackets,
NBA.
man, nosebleed seats gonna be over 300.
It's crazy, bro.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, man. Hopefully, heavily
Just to see
opinionated. 2
that boy
years.
about to retire.
Hopefully 2 years. Hey, you might see heavily opinionated out there at the World Cup. You never know. But
We gotta
let's get
start
into-
speaking things into existence, man. We're gonna be out there. You gonna check us out there, man. We out.
hey, they gonna see
We-
us. Hey,
You doing it again, Pat.
I'm
You
gonna be
trying
out
to
there.
show stuff on camera. We can't see nothing.
Oh yeah, I knew
Yup.
that's what he went to do. I was like, I know
He
he's going to
peacocking.
go. He went to go grab
He
something that we're not
peacocking.
gonna be able to see.
Nah,
We cannot see that. You got to turn your background off.
Speaking
Where
of
he at?
Peacock, you
see-
boys go check out
Hold
the NXT Vengeance Day that just
How I
occurred
do
last
that?
night. We might do a little breakdown on we're WrestleManiacs 2. This
All right,
past
here you go,
episode, we talked about
How
Vince
you
McMahon.
go? Oh no, how you gonna do your own commercial, but you're not even gonna be there on camera?
We could
Oh,
at least
my
face the
bad.
people.
My bad.
What we talking about? This is the bandwagon jacket.
Oh, Kendall got that one at his house. I saw that.
You know he got like a spinner.
That's
He
what,
just
see
spins
to
it.
me.
He
See, no,
spins it.
Nick.
Hold on, no. He got
Yeah,
a
go ahead,
spinner, and they got different teams on it. And whatever team it land on, that's who he a fan of that season.
Nah.
Nah.
Pat
I'ma
want to
tell
call me
niggas I'm fucking
selfish.
with different
Pat want to
teams.
call me selfish for wanting a certain player to come over here. Nigga, you selfish. Pick a team and stay loyal. Nah, my best interest first.
They don't
who
know
I
no
want.
loyalty.
Who I want.
Hey, first
They
off,
don't know no loyalty.
First off, I do have an NFL team. I have decided on an NBA
Allegedly.
team after LeBron James league.
Hold on.
for
Hold
the
on. Who's
NFL
the
team.
hold on. What episode we on? This is episode 50, everybody. First of all, appreciate everybody rocking with us 50 episodes. 4 episodes ago, got no more NFL team. So which one is which one?
Actually,
Let's
you're
see.
right. You're right.
Let's see.
I
Which
don't
one?
have an NFL team.
You don't have a team.
As of right now, though, I'm leaning towards. I'm fucking with the Lions. I'm fucking with them. They cool. I might go Chargers though.
He's pulling a
y'all. No. First of all, okay, I
Hey,
give
you see
the
that
chart.
team right above his
Rose,
former team.
you see what you have started.
Hey,
Rose?
look who's
But-
right in between
set
that.
the precedent.
Look
These
who's right in
niggas
between
right
that.
You
here,
set the precedent.
these niggas right here, I just can't fucking get with no more, yo.
No. Pat
your
is
heart.
Until
Pat
Dak
is
is out of there.
pulling, boy, Pat is pulling the old high school. Oh, I wasn't with her back then, but now that she up, talking about the Lions.
I'm rocking
Man,
with her now.
get the fuck out my face with that shit, bro. But I can rock with you following Harbaugh to the Chargers.
Yeah,
ahead,
that's why I
Rose.
was fucking with the Chargers. Go ahead, Rose.
I just want you to link it back up and just to point back up to the Cowboys real quick. Did you see the team that was right above? You saw the team right above them though. The team right above the Cowboys. You saw that? You saw what team that was?
Pat, get it together. It's right there. Oh,
my
God.
bad.
Oh God. No.
I
Go.
hope y'all not like
Next.
this.
Boo. Tomatoes.
I just wanted to show the chat real quick.
They gonna switch up on you. Hey, to all them
Sorry,
NFL
shit.
teams, soon as y'all start losing, they gonna switch up on you.
Facts.
And
So
also to
officially,
the men,
so
soon as you
officially,
start popping, they gonna switch up on you.
Officially,
Remember
right
that.
now,
he has
I
no
Remember
team.
that.
I have no team. We're gonna go into the off season. We're gonna see what happens. I'm not choosing until the first game of the regular season.
Selfish. This man is about. He gonna make NFL teams try out for him. Fuck out my face.
Hey, come out. How you gonna pick?
Because I'm not privy to any. I'm not privy to any of the practice film. I can't see any of that.
I'm trying to ask, how you
That's
gonna
not how
pick
this
your
works.
how you gonna pick your team of the season on the first game? And we supposed to be doing prediction videos before the season.
We are.
So you gotta
I'm gonna
have-
watch
you gotta-
preseason. We
ain't
doing
nothing wrong with
prediction.
that.
Are
Ain't
we
nothing
not
wrong
doing
with
prediction
predictions.
before the season starts?
Yeah, we should. If we did last year, why not?
We watch preseason
that ain't got
games.
nothing to do with it.
Let me watch my.
you're talking about
Let me get my film.
Oh, you're talking
Get
about
my
on the first
fucking film.
preseason game.
No.
When will you
After
have
the
your
third.
decision? When will you have your decision of an NFL team and an NBA
When-
team? I want to know both dates.
And can we pick after you? Who gets the next pick?
Get him out of here.
I'm not going nowhere.
We
These two?
open. You see, there's
September
people
6th,
that have loyalty.
On September
No loyalty.
6th, 2024 is week 1 on a Friday.
Oh yeah, that's
For
the Friday game. We'll be out in Brazil.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's the Brazil game. Nigga, out September 5th, Thursday, is the first game of the NFL season next year. That will be when I have a new team. I will have my film. I will be able to see my team, and I will be prepared to choose. I'm not
You disgust
choosing
me.
off of fucking being young
You're
and fucking
disgusting.
loving
You're a
niggas.
disgrace.
I'm not
You are a
choosing off of
disgrace.
fucking. I can't do this shit no more.
I had more respect for you when you was rooting for them sorry behind cowgirls. I had all the respect for you. But
I
now,
might still fuck with the niggas.
No,
But I
need to
see my preseason.
No. Don't you dare.
Rose,
Don't you dare. There's
Rose,
that
what you got to
delusion.
say?
hey, if she leave me and she go over there, man, stay over there, man. I'm not an option. I'm a priority.
What you got to say, Rose?
Disgraceful.
If we come out on this date and you come out with a Dallas Cowboys in your attire, bro, you owe chat $20 in the cash app. I just wanted to say that.
That was not a smart move. That was not a smart move. That was
back to silver and blue. We know it's true.
Hey, brother, you better stop. You better stop right now, Rose. You better stop. Now that somebody had to hunt you down. So don't even go down. Don't be like having money.
First off, hey, I'm gonna start off with to respond because I have to. First off, nigga ducked me for $20 and said I'll pay you for 10.
You set yourself up.
So he
You
ducked
set
me
yourself
for
up.
$10.
I don't know why you had to take it, man.
I was just going light work. I was just saying, I wasn't saying to me. I was saying to the chat.
Oh, no. Don't put your hands up now. Don't shoot
Why
that
would
line.
you say that? Like, why would you walk into that? Don't even.
For me choosing a different team.
Why?
I'm not fucking paying for your fucking lunch because I got a different team. This nigga just said I gotta sit
No.
You was gonna have to.
No, Pat.
Because I'm rocking with the same team.
No, Pat. You was gonna have to pay his lunch just because you put some shit on today. Just because you was.
Hey, oh hell no! You lost, nigga. You ain't getting no payback. This nigga trying to get his money back.
Rose, we can't hear you.
Indian giving.
Rose,
He trying to
we
come
can't
up.
hear you.
I know you're going back. We know you're going back. I know you're going back. If
There's
you
a
pick
high
another
possibility.
I know the moment. Oh no, the moment you said I might still fuck with the niggas, I was like, oh, there you go, there you go. That top, she,
But
that,
you hear
oh,
this
and Jerry
Cowboy
Jones
Nation?
shit. He must not.
You hear
gonna
this
be because
Cowboy
I
Nation?
wanna be
He
here.
ain't with y'all.
Boy, them
It ain't
cowboys.
because I want to be
Real
here.
Dooloo.
It's because I don't know where else to go.
Boy, them cowgirls must have that thing on them. Got him saying
Real
shit.
Dooloo.
Hey, I don't know where else to go. Hey, but all right, look, on the NBA side, though,
Yeah,
when
talk to
LeBron James retires, I will be a Detroit Pistons fan.
Man,
Okay.
you burnt out, man.
Okay,
You
I can
out.
get with that. I can get with that because I'll give a little grace for that because I'm a LeBron fan. I don't have an NBA
Hold up
team.
now. Hold up.
But I don't have an NBA
Hold
team.
on.
But I don't
Fucking
damn
wire.
I'm gonna say this
For 20 years.
Are
And
you
if them
still going?
niggas-
Hold on. Are you gonna stay there through trials and tribulations, or
For 20 years. 20 years. That's how long. I became a Cowboys
That man
fan
sound like he
Madden
been married.
2004. Do y'all
He
understand
said
that?
20 years.
It was Madden 2004.
what
Tony
does that
Romo
do?
with the start.
Got you.
What
That's
does
around the
that
time.
do?
That's around the time I was McNabbing.
I'm talking about the Pistons
Hey.
right now.
Hey, I've been
And
loyal ever
I
since.
stayed down for 20 years. Pistons got 20 years.
But the
This
difference
ain't the
is,
military. They talking about, I did my 20.
Time out.
I
First
did
of
my
all,
dub.
I
Detroit,
can retire.
you said since 2004. Detroit been bad since like 2006.
I haven't been a fan. I rooted for the niggas. I was cool, but I want LeBron. If LeBron seen them niggas, I want LeBron to win. So I can't say that. Later in life, I want them niggas to triumph over anything.
Okay, we'll see.
I don't know. Go ahead, Rose. What you got to say?
You
Unless
gotta have
Anthony
them in their
Edwards-
prime, huh?
Yeah, Cooley.
I just wanted to add on the points on to Pat when LeBron retires, taking my talents back to South Beach. I just wanted to say that for the chat, just for everyone to know.
To where?
Taking my talents back to South Beach when LeBron retires. LeBron going back to South.
So
Beach.
you got mad at me for him to say that?
No.
Hold on.
No, because when the Heat was just in the finals, he was all talking that we shit. Fuck out of my face.
What?
Yo, no. Talking about taking
see
it
what I'm
back.
talking
Nigga, you
about?
always been a Heat fan.
Didn't he literally
Now you
just
see what I'm talking
wasn't he
about?
fucking with the Nuggets?
Do you see what I'm talking
Wasn't he
about?
fucking
I'm
with
not
the
the
Nuggets?
crazy one.
And then he said I wasn't a Heat fan. That's what he said.
You
Now
try to
wait,
get rid of your
he
past.
was running playoff time, and I was like, "Who do you want to win?" Oh, I want LeBron to win against the Heat. That's what you decided. That was your choice. You decided that. I stayed the Heat fan the whole entire time. I've been here. I've been standing here the whole time. I ain't never left.
Hey,
Dwayne
the
Wade
Delulu
left.
is contagious.
Chris Bosh
Hey.
left. Hassan Whiteside left. Dragic left. Mario Chalmers left.
LeBron over everybody.
Haslam gone.
Haslam gone.
I ain't trying to catch that. I ain't trying to catch the delusion. Let me get my motherfucking bags on. Hey. I ain't trying to catch that
I'm
shit.
still here.
It's LeBron over
What Juicy
everybody.
said, I'm standing on business. I've been here.
I ain't trying to catch the eight.
Staying down.
Hey, Cooley. Hey,
I'm staying
quarantine.
down. Hey, listen.
Shit, let me go to Walgreens get another.
It's LeBron over everybody.
Shit.
First off, second
Let
off,
the LeBron team stay
just
with
because
them.
y'all
Is
niggas
that-
is
is that
sucking
what's
with
in the
y'all
new
sticking with
COVID
those
shot?
sack ass
Is
Is that
teams.
in the
The
shot?
Hawks ain't gonna never be shit. The Falcons ain't gonna never see the fucking playoffs
Rose and
again.
Pat
Don't
gonna
talk
sit
about
there
me.
looking
Don't
like,
talk about me. I done
LeBron
seen a ring.
leave.
I
Now
done
we
seen
got
one of
this
these.
first.
The Eagles
They gonna have a
ain't
breakup
going
party.
goddamn. They not doing shit. As
You
long
ain't
as I
seen
got,
this.
unless
You
I got
ain't
Jalen
seen
Hurts
this
as my
before.
quarterback. First
You ain't
off,
Hey,
seen
second
your
off,
team get
you
one of
ain't got
these.
a basketball
When
team.
LeBron leave, Rose and Pat gonna both be like, I guess we gotta go our separate ways now. It's like, what kind of shit is that?
Hey,
Gonna have a head
niggas can bond over different shit around here, you know? All right? You and Cooley been bonding over sack-ass football teams this year. Y'all niggas both know Cancun on 3, week 7. How about that? All right?
No, week 7. Damn.
I'd rather be Cancun in week 7 than Cancun folks who wind up the playoffs.
I walked
Don't
into
do
it.
it. Don't do
First of all, I've been weak Cancun since week 2, so don't come for me. I've been here for a
No,
while
y'all
now.
been weak. No, y'all been weak Cancun since Brady said, "I'm out this bitch."
And I'm okay with it because I'm enjoying the visit for right now. Because I'm sitting here with my championships, with
You
my
know what's
okay.
the
championship
best thing
t-shirts.
about the
He'll
come
be a
up?
Steelers fan real soon when they back in the playoffs,
You
fellas.
you know what's
Just
the best
wait.
thing about the come
I'm
up?
not a fan. It's called supporter. I'm a supporter.
Wow.
You
There's a
know what's the
difference.
best
Oh
part
shit,
about
he
the
got
come
it.
up?
Oh shit,
It's
he
the
got
part
it.
where you stay
Oh
down.
shit. Oh,
No, I don't. Wait, no, I don't. No, I don't. Hold up.
Hey, that's the
Hey,
first
I've
symptom.
been
You
going
don't
around
taste
like
nothing.
There's a
they
difference
going
between being a
around
fan and a supporter.
just like the church
There's a
clap.
difference.
The church clap.
That's how it start, bro. That's the first symptom they
That's the
say.
little level.
Is you use the word games. You play word
No,
games.
no. I'm a
I don't wanna hear
supporter,
that
not a
shit.
fan. It's okay
No.
for me to go, you know what? Good job, Steelers. That's okay. That's for me to go.
So
That's what I do.
every supporter, every fan is a supporter, but not every supporter is a fan. That what you saying?
Man, when I was a
Where you going?
kid,
Where you going?
I was a
I'm
Charlie
signing
fan
out.
because of
I'm
Damian
signing
Thomas
out.
said, but I was a kid. I ain't know no
Oh
better.
shit.
Hey, look. See, I'm a Lakers supporter. I'm a LeBron fan. You see what I'm saying?
No, you're a LeBron group.
Just say you're a LeBron fan. No, you don't have to do the supporter part. Just say you're a LeBron
And
fan.
I approve this message.